I didn't think I could get my finger down quite as far into there. It looks like I should be able to mostly do it. If I can't, then I'll get some Q-tips. But this is also like a point. It says 0.4 nozzle on right here, but if you look online, it's kind of between a 0.4 and a 0.5, so it should be really, really dialed. I noticed it's a little bit thicker than my Iwata. So like this is your standard Harbor Freight mount. It had the hooks up here. I hate the hooks. Cannot work with them. But this is the Iwata. It normally goes into the little yellow dealie here. But this brush is just, it's thicker. A lot wider. So what I made, this custom little saddle for it. Fits pretty good. So I'm gonna try to break this guy out really soon. I need to paint myself a new 2-wheel drive body for myself, so I think I might actually go ahead and spoil myself and be the first one to experiment with it. I also just recently got the more stretched out honeycomb stencil from Biddy Design, so I'm gonna use that in my paint instead of the standard hexagon. But yeah, these are how I do my hexes, if anybody was wanting to know. Micro dots, you can use them in the grills or just as little accents, but this is I think it's called two-way media vinyl. It's the stuff that they use like on display windows, like when you go into a store and they've got the picture of something on the outside, but when you go on the inside you can still see out of it. This is the vinyl that they use for that. You can get a little test square for like $5 shipped. You'd be surprised how much you can reuse a square this size. One of the things to note is like how tacky it is. I just recently got a batch that was way tackier than I'm used to, and like I'm not really into it. I'll kind of actually like, I'll put this on some paper a few times, or if it's really sticky, I'll even lay it on my arm and just try to get something on there, so you can just lay it lightly on the body, just a quick little poke so it's just barely sticking. Be light with everything. But if it's too tacky, and say you wanted to put micro dots in this area but this pinstripe hadn't been pulled out yet, you lay that down in there, it's tacky, you go to pull this back up, that pinstripe's coming with it, and you don't want that. Trying to think of any other tips at the moment. I think that's most of it. I'll try to do an actual video where I paint something soon. I'm not a person who knows how to do video editing or something, so it'll probably be pretty rough, but try to get that done soon. Alrighty, yeah, Proline liquid mask. Excel number 11 blades, 91% alcohol. Have yourself a good mask. Ventilation, light source that you can use from underneath. Highly recommend all the Mission Models paints. It's super good colors. They cover pretty fast. Owner's really good dude. Biddy Design mask. If you're in a pinch, you can. It's just not really my favorite. Not that big on it anymore. And yeah, I think that's about it. So hopefully that answers a lot of people's questions. If you have any more, you can message me, and I will see you guys in a while. Probably try to be back to racing in about a month. Have a good night.